Hello all. Exciting times here in the US, but we're not going to discuss those. We're going to go back to a basic problem of environmental degradation of the planet and how it's happening and why. Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's just take overpopulation. Population is, whose responsibility is that? Who should take responsibility for it? According to the Orange Man, he was asked, does the male human species have any responsibility for unwanted pregnancy and protecting the female from getting pregnant? And he sort of just stared for a few seconds and then said no, meaning that it is none of the male's responsibility to avoid unwanted pregnancies and overpopulation. It's purely the female's fault. Well, you know something, I don't believe in that. I think it's both sexes' faults. How are we going to control our population if we think somebody else that has to control their overpopulation and not them, because their sex life is very important regardless of whether babies are born or not. So if you take the UN, they say it's the female that needs to be educated on what causes childbirth in Africa. Well, why isn't it also equal that it's the male has to be taught how a baby comes about? And don't just ignore it. Have responsibility for your children. The strange thing is, the male wants it to be the female's responsibility not to get pregnant, but they don't believe in contraceptives. So they say the only way you can do it is by the calendar count method. Well, that's fine. How many males are going to sit around waiting weeks or days to have sex waiting for this count to get right? I don't think males know this, but that count system is highly unsuccessful. Loads and loads of unwanted pregnancies are caused by that method. Contraceptives, on the other hand, have a huge success rate. But why isn't it not the male's responsibility to stop overpopulation and unwanted pregnancies? And control his own problems, his own hormones. You know, that's what it comes down to. The male can do anything he wants. It's the female's responsibility. Do you believe that? What do you think of that? I have quite a few female watchers. What do you think of that idea? Do you think that's true? Let me know. I got one more question for you. Do you believe that there is an overpopulation problem with humans? So, I definitely appreciate all your ups and your downs and your new subscribers. And until next time.